Hello, beautiful human. You know the moon has days and nights, right? 14 Earth days of sunlight and then 14 days of darkness. Because of that extreme cycle, the moon is constantly shaking itself apart, and we're just starting to understand what that means for actually building something there. So, what are moonquakes? Moonquakes are earthquakes on the moon, but they don't work the same way that Earth's do. On Earth, you've got plate tectonics grinding away and releasing energy. On the moon, it's actually way simpler and a little bit weirder. Most moonquakes, about 90% of them, happen because of something brutal: the temperature swings. So here's the thing. On Earth, we're actually really spoiled. Our planet spins just fast enough that the heat gets distributed relatively evenly. That, with the atmosphere, gives us hot afternoons, sure, but by the evening, the temperature drops and things cool down. It's this perfect rhythm that life evolved around. Now, imagine if just the afternoon lasted 3 or 4 days. That's what the lunar surface endures. Then 14 days of darkness, cooling down to minus 180 degrees Celsius or minus 292 Fahrenheit. During the lunar day, that surface hits about 120 degrees Celsius or 248 Fahrenheit. So that's a 300 degrees Celsius or 541 degree Fahrenheit swing. No atmosphere to spread the heat around, just a rock expanding during 14 days of heat and contracting during 14 days of cold, over and over and over. So think of it like a ceramic mug. Heat it up, cool it down, heat it up, cool it down. Eventually it cracks. The moon's been doing this for 4.5 billion years, we think, so it's covered in cracks. Now, the density factor. This is where it starts to get interesting. The moon isn't very dense. Make sure to check out my other video about that. It's kind of like lunar Swiss cheese. It's porous, it's fractured, it's layered. Because there's no atmosphere and barely any liquid water to absorb seismic energy, when a moonquake does happen, these vibrations travel further and last longer than they would on Earth. During Apollo, the seismometers would pick up impacts on the opposite side of the moon. Try doing that on Earth. There's another type of moonquake, that other 10% that we're less sure about, deep ones, 600 to 800 kilometers down. They are thought to be caused by the moon's interior slowly cooling and contracting over billions of years. But honestly, we don't really know. It could be the moon's core settling, or it could be AI robots dropping servers in the hollow moon. We're not ruling anything out yet. That's a joke. All right, so here's the practical question. If you're building a moon base, how worried should you be? The Apollo seismometers detected about 3,000 moonquakes per year. Most of them are very tiny, magnitude 0 to 2, basically imperceptible. The strongest ever recorded was magnitude 5.3. A magnitude 5 moonquake, it would shake a lunar base for maybe 10 to 30 seconds. It's enough to be scary, but a well-designed structure with flexible foundations or underground construction with regolith shielding could help handle it. But here's the thing. Moonquakes are they're pretty low on the worry list. Radiation is a killer. No magnetic field. No atmosphere. Cosmic rays everywhere. No water, or very little water. So no temperature control. The same thermal swings causing the quakes make it brutal to keep a base at a livable temperature. Moonquakes, they're a little bit more manageable, but they're very interesting. So there's something we haven't really thought through yet. The moon is riddled with collapsed lava tubes. Rills, caverns, natural shelters that would be absolutely perfect for a base. Great shielding, stable interiors, except do moonquakes trigger collapses in these tubes? Could you be sitting in a lava tube that's on the edge of coming down? We don't really know. We haven't been observing the moon long enough to actually see a lava tube collapse in real time. We've got high-resolution images from orbit, but that's not the same as having seismometers on the ground monitoring what moonquakes actually do to these structures for long periods of time. It's something we're still working on learning, and that's the reason we need to keep going back. So, moonquakes are real, they're happening right now, and they matter. But the moon's got plenty of secrets, and it's got a lot more dangerous problems that we're going to have to contend with when we're building Moonbase Alpha. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick explainer. Have a wonderful day.